Hello, it's Monika from Crafting with Quilling, and I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create very special and personalized card for a friend of mine who won Cardmaker of the Year 2022. You can find more information about all those winners in Creative Stamping magazine. I'm going to create a card for PaperMona, and I left the link to her YouTube channel, Instagram and Facebook in the description down below. To make this card very special, I had a look at all those entries that she put for Cardmaker of the Year, and I decided to incorporate them in today's card. It was a very tough decision how to put all those elements together, but I think I managed to do it. To create my card base, I'm going to use Nestables stars from Creative Craft Products. It is a very beautiful die set collection with all those stars. And a very big tip for you, whenever you have nesting dies like this, make a mark with your pokey tool at the top so you know exactly how to put all those stars together, because they are not very even. As you can see, I created the front and the back panel, and now with two smaller stars, I'm going to use a beautiful collection called Forest, and I left the link in the description down below because it is very pretty digital collection where you can buy and print as many times as you want. And as you can see, it is all about the green theme. And if you're interested, in the top right corner there is a link to my other video where I created a project using that collection. So we've got two beautiful stars ready, and I decided to add Fimo Elements from the collection. So I'm going to add some leaves and also that beautiful doily. It is beautiful, and actually Monika used that doily in one of her projects. So we've got the leaves ready and also the doily. What do you think about this color palette so far? Please let me know in the comments down below. When all these elements are ready, we can put them together, and as you can see, I put the word top because this way I'll make sure that everything is evenly spaced with those nesting dies. If you haven't seen my other video where I created beautiful star projects, check the link in the top right corner. I really hope you will enjoy it. Now when we put all those beautiful elements together, I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, because I really want to give that card stability, and I'm also going to use some double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension and interest. It is super quick, easy, but it really makes a difference, and especially with those layered cards, and I do encourage you to do exactly the same. So put a few drops of liquid glue, then double-sided foam adhesive. You can use your pokey tool to peel it off to make your job super easy and quick, and then add a few more drops of liquid glue. This time I decided to check if this is at the top of my card, just in case it is not evenly spaced, but it was, so that was absolutely fine. And I wonder, what is your preferred nesting die set? If you have one, please let me know in the comments down below. If you have better shapes than stars for someone, I would really like to see, and maybe I will create another project with your favorite nesting dies. Now I'm putting a little bit of double-sided foam adhesive on that beautiful doily, and I'm going to adhere it exactly in the middle of the star. So far we've got, let's say, focal element, but we have to add some more interest. So I'm going to use Tonic Studio cutting dies, and I die cut all those numbers from gold card, and this one is luxurious crafter's companion card. I absolutely love it. It is very subtle in real life. It doesn't have that beautiful shine, but it is still perfect, and I think it works so well with that green on that digital collection. If you agree, please let me know in the comments down below. When these elements are ready, we can leave them to dry, but we can add a few more details. And as you can see in the magazine, we can see that beautiful iris and heart. And first I'm going to use my 300 GSM white stamping card, and I'm going to create myself a template. So don't throw your scraps away, because you can always use them for very small elements on your projects. So here is a a template for my heart, and now I'm going to use a pencil and trace it. Super quick, easy, because I really wanted to achieve that heart shape because it's not very bold, it's a little bit more tall, so that's why I had to create the template just in case I made a mistake. So now I'm going to use my scissors, and these are Crafter's Companion scissors. I absolutely love them, and all the names of the products I use in today's video you can check in the description down below. To add beautiful colors on my heart, I'm going to use Pearl Colors Gansai Tambi watercolor set. It is beautiful, and I left the links where you can get that paint, so if you're interested, please use those links. I really love this paint. I have it for so many years now, and it has never ever disappointed me. As you can see, I'm using my wet paintbrush, and I sprayed those paints a little bit before using them, just to activate them. But the shine is so beautiful in real life. I'm just so disappointed that you can't really see it in the video. Now it is time to create some elements for the heart, and I'm going to draw small flowers. Super quick, easy, so you don't really need any cutting dies here, because you can always draw your beautiful flowers and fussy cut them. I absolutely love it. So again, use your scraps from your previous projects. Don't throw them away. Keep them and create beautiful elements. When this is ready, I thought, how can I add a little bit more color just to make this heart mixed media? So far we use watercolor paint, so let's use some markers, and this time I decided to use alcohol markers. However, if you want to create any, let's say, mixed media project, you can use any pens from your stash, even watercolor pens or pencils. The choice is absolutely yours. As you can see, you don't really need expensive pens to create beautiful flowers. Anything from your stash will work. When my biggest flower is ready, I'm going to add a few more details on other elements, and yes, it will be time to put them together. But before I put all those beautiful flowers on the heart, I thought, let's add a little bit more foliage on that heart, because in Monika's mixed media heart, she had beautiful green leaves, and I just couldn't resist, and I had to draw them. Now I'm going to use Gem Colors Gansai Tambi watercolor set, and I'm going to add that beautiful gold. It is literally liquid gold. I absolutely love this paint, and if you have never ever used Gansai Tambi watercolor paints, they are simply stunning. In real life, the shine is absolutely amazing, especially when all those elements catch the light. So now, as you can see, I'm using 3 alcohol markers with green tones, and I'm drawing foliage. Super quick, easy, because all my watercolor paint has already dried, and it is perfect to add more details. So if you don't have very small leaves dies, this is the way to do it. I do encourage you to use your beautiful color mediums, because they are perfect for literally any project. Now, using my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, I'm going to put all those flowers on the heart, and I try to create the same composition as Monika did on her mixed media heart. And when this is ready, yes, I had to add that black dot, because that was the centerpiece of her beautiful pink flower. Now, to add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to use Distress Oxide ink in Walnut stain, because her heart had beautiful edges and I really wanted to do it. Now, again, as you can see, I've got my 300 GSM white stamping card, scrap piece of paper, and using my pencil, I'm going to draw that beautiful flower she had on one of her cards. And this is Iris, one of the most beautiful flowers. And as you can see, I'm going backwards and forwards with a pencil and a rubber, because I really wanted that flower to be perfect. However, I know it is not the stamp image or not a digital stamp, but I do encourage you, draw your beautiful elements. You can do it, so don't be afraid. Use your scraps of cards, draw your beautiful flowers, color them in, and fussy cut. So now, as you can see, I've got some dry tri-blend markers by Spectrum Noir, and again, all the names of the products I use in today's video you can check in the description down below if you want. And I really like all those beautiful lilacs and purples on her iris, and that's exactly what I wanted to do here. And to give it more dimension and interest, I'm going to use black fine liner because we do need that outline on the iris for extra interest. And now it actually looks like a stamped image, don't you think? To use that technique in your card making? If you don't, maybe today is the day and I will inspire you to create your own beautiful flowers. When this is ready, especially with the black outline, it is time to use your scissors and fussy cut that beautiful iris. And whenever you create any small images, like in this case, I was really very cautious about one of the elements because I couldn't cut it with my scissors, so I thought, why not use a little bit of craft knife, a cutting mat, and get rid of that small element. So yes, you can do it. You don't really need any special dies for your small elements. Just use your scissors, but be careful whenever you use craft knife. I'm using it for so many years in my life, so I've never ever cut myself. So when these elements are ready, then you have to decide where to put them. And for the iris, I thought it would be nice to have it on the right hand side, and that beautiful heart with a little bit more dimension using some double-sided foam adhesive. Let's have it on the left hand side for extra balance. So we've got beautiful bottom done, but we need to add something at the top. And I use some of the card, and I actually created the sentiment on my computer and I printed it. But first we have to put the card together, and as you can see, I use my scoring board and I created the flap on the back panel, and using a drop of liquid glue I'm going to adhere the front and the back together. Super quick, beautiful, and this way you can create any shape dies, any shape cards you want using your any nesting dies from your stash. So now you can see the beautiful sentiment I created. I actually fussy cut it, and I thought it would be a good idea to back it up a little bit, so I've got some gold mirror card. I thought it would be good that it will match somehow the number on the card. I know it is a totally different gold card, but even then, gold is gold, isn't it? Do you agree? I hope you do. So now I'm going to use my scissors and fussy cut the sentiment, just leaving a tiny gap in between, and this way it will be beautiful. I wonder, do you actually print your own sentiments for your cards? If you do, please let me know what is your favorite font. When this is ready, then it is time to put it on the card, and again I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, because all those pieces will be adhered forever, and that's exactly what I like about this glue. And now it is time to add some leaves that we are still missing, just to finish off that composition. And please let me know, what do you think about this card? Do you like that all the elements from the entries from Cardmaker of the Year I included here, or would you change anything? I just couldn't resist and I had to add 2 gold gems in the middle of the smallest flowers. And the card will be done. Super quick, beautiful, and what's really good about this, there is plenty of space inside and the card stands proudly on a flat surface. If you like this card, I really hope I inspire you to create something special and personalized for someone that you like, or use any of your nesting dies from your stash. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye!